Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
Do you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech? You're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
I don't know about you guys, but this has just been the most relaxing week in a long time. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Will Dugson, with my buddy, Kev Duggan.
I can't agree with that sentiment more. There's a dad that's at drop-off for my youngest, and he sees me every day, and he's a Chiefs fan, and I've been wearing this every single day.
Good. But let's not forget Kyle, the coach, Duggan.
Yeah, it's been a great week. How nice is it, though, that you got that last week before break, that you got to take them and all? Because if we had won on Sunday against the Chiefs, they wouldn't have been able to.
They wouldn't have been. I couldn't have rubbed it in their face.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. It's
been a great week.
God is good. The timing.
The timing's great. And I also, it's amazing, too, because when you see there's guys that are just not ready to give up on the season that are fans around here.
Get out of here.
Chiefs hats, Chiefs
They're going full
Chief
Chris
jacket.
Jones.
Yeah, red shoes. They just in their mind, they had plans for the next couple months, and those plans are kaput, finished, done. And dude, I feel bad for them, but not really.
It's crazy because it's not like the last week of the season they get eliminated. They have 3 weeks now where they have to go through the mental hell of, should we win? Should we just throw this game?
Yeah.
Do we do it on purpose? And they play the Raiders. They play the Raiders. Like, do they just lose to the Raiders on purpose so the Raiders can't get the number 1 pick? There's all that they now have to deal with. They are not built for this.
They're
not ready.
I don't know if you've heard Kelsey. He's in his feels about I don't know what I'm doing, not being in the playoffs. And they asked him about Patrick, and he's like, I hope he gets back to the Chiefs. Not saying us or we, but to the Chiefs. So I think he's already checked out.
Wow.
So it's just been it's been a week, guys. I'm happy to be back. Let's talk about some Cowboys.
That's right. It's a bit of Schadenfreude. And in fact, there's been a bit other Schadenfreude that's been floating around as well. Let's flash back to 2020, if you will.
Take a
draft night.
Hop in the DeLorean. Let's go.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, Dolphins are up. They're ready to pick somebody. Kevin's hoping it's Justin Herbert.
I knew you were going to bring this up. Could you just shut up?
Saying.
Can you tell the story without? Can you just omit that part, you dickhead? Please.
Any new listeners, just in case you weren't around at that time?
Oh my God.
Kevin was.
It's part of the lore.
Kevin was all in on Tua or bust.
I mean, and to be fair,
we all were a little bit. Everybody just the front runner.
Was thinking Tua was going to be the better quarterback, and in fact, the Dolphins did, and that's why they picked him. They picked Tua to the chagrin of us. And we were hoping for Simmons, I think. Is he even
Isaiah
playing
Simmons.
in the NFL anymore?
Not Justin Herbert. Just go Isaiah Simmons. We don't even need a quarterback.
But we got Justin Herbert. And if you haven't been paying attention, apparently Tua has gotten benched, not just to be QB2. He's QB3 now. It's Quinn Ewers and who's the other guy?
It's the dude from the Jets.
Yeah.
Dude playing
the good-looking guy.
Disguised
as another dude.
Yeah, he looks like a Ken doll. I can't think of his freaking name.
Damn it.
Utterly forgettable, but that's how bad Tua Tagovailoa is. He's QB3 to a guy whose name we can't even remember. Oh, Zach Wilson. There it is.
Yeah. Zach Wilson. Yeah.
Oh my God. So yes, it's official. Wilson.
You had a light bulb moment.
Yeah, I did. I've used every part of my brain capacity to dig that out. I'm pretty much spent for the rest of the day now.
All right.
But all that talk of comparing him, because there were some really annoying Dolphins fans that just I think there was this guy VSB I remember on X. He was just so hateful and mean and
There's been a lot of fans that have
here we are.
Now you can that's the thing. It's and that's the good and the bad about getting a heavy QB class that ends up being one of your QBs. Because it's not even just him. Hurts, Jordan Love,
Joe Burrow.
Burrow's talking about does he even
Burrow's
like
having a mental
breakdown
breakdown?
Yeah, Burrow's having a midlife crisis already.
He's the mid-20s crisis going on.
So It is. It's so. How lucky are we to have Justin frickin' Herbert, a guy who, even when faced with problems and injuries and an offensive line that's not exactly desirable,
he's not Tua.
Tua would be dead. If Tua had our offensive line,
Tua would be 6 feet under if this was his offensive line.
I would love to run that as like a, there's got to be a smart enough computer to run what that would have looked like. You know what I mean? Like the years of offensive line play and how that works. Math.
It doesn't matter.
That's not our show.
That's not our show.
Not
We've got not just the best quarterback, arguably, in 2020. We also have the special teams player of the week, Cameron Dicker, named the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week for Week 15 after a 3 field goal performance.
If this man doesn't make the Pro Bowl, we're boycotting.
If you watch the video of him trying to basically campaign for the Pro Bowl and say, nah, he doesn't belong in the Pro Bowl, you're out of your mind. That's what his campaign videos are the best.
It's like an audition for Hollywood, dude. Like he's funny.
He's so funny, dude. And
he should play a young Arnold Schwarzenegger before he gets jacked.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
like him wearing lederhosen, like young little Arnie.
That has to be one of his next Halloween costumes, because that's the other thing too. I mean, he's not just Special Teams Player of the Week; he's also the Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee for the team. He dresses up every Halloween with the kids. He needs like a Terminator outfit or something, because it would just be perfect for you, Mr. Dicker. But congratulations, sir, and also congratulations to Alohi Gilman. He was the specialty or the defensive player of the week.
Yeah. Thanks to Kyle Vanoy handing him a touchdown.
Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. That's teamwork, baby.
I still like that OA trade, though. Like,
100%.
It worked out so well.
I think it was good for both teams.
It worked out. Those are the best trades when it helps both teams. And those teams aren't like in direct competition with each other. But that's okay. All right. Well, folks, we've got a game coming up. We can't just relish and bask in the glory that was the Kansas City Chiefs sweep. Although I would love to do that.
I'm going to continue
I wouldn't hate
for
doing
at least
that.
6 months. I'll just do it quietly.
We always got to move on to the next game, and this one is going to be against the Cowboys. And looking at the injury report as it stands right now, it's not too bad. There are a bit of concerns there, like Darius Davis. He hasn't practiced since the ankle injury, so I think they're just avoiding putting him on IR and just waiting for that to get healed.
I don't think they can.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they can't put him on IR, so it's like, well, we just got to occupy this roster spot until you get better. Bud Dupree also, with a back injury, limited Wednesday, didn't even practice Thursday. That's not ideal.
Kyle Kennard time.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, he's been a healthy scratch for
I don't know.
a long
Bud's
time.
old. We've been there. You wake up, your back hurts. He'll get there by Sunday.
Yeah, just stretch it out.
Yeah.
Good to see Troy Dye, though, getting 2 full practices in after the hip injury. Trey Harris also showing up with a hip injury, limited. I'm assuming it's from that catch, but who knows? Justin Herbert, though, 2 full practices, even with the left hand. He's got to be coming off that injury report then pretty soon, don't you think?
Yeah, he's got to.
As long as there's a plate in there, he's probably going to be on there.
Lifetime.
Yeah. Until it's healed and they take the plate. Do they take a plate out of your hand once it's all done, or is that a perma plate?
I think that's not.
I'm not a doctor. He's just working through something.
All right. Well, in the comments, if you're a doctor, does he keep his perma plate?
And QJ still with the groin injury, but getting 2 limited practices in. Good to see. Mickens, though, showing up with a shoulder injury, has not practiced Wednesday or Thursday.
He went out in the game.
He did go out in the game. So, and in
just
fact,
get Tony Jefferson in the game and just don't take him out. That guy's going to be a rabid pit bull. On Sunday.
There's no like suspension or anything yet. I was worried that something was going to happen, but
he's going to get fined. But he's not going to get. It wasn't that malicious of a hit.
No.
Yeah, that quote from last episode was so funny.
I'm rich.
Cope.
Yeah.
And in fact, speaking of Mickens, we ended up signing Marcus May to the practice squad.
Yeah.
Marcus May, I'm trying to remember. I feel like that name has come up before, and he like had a big play.
No, it was a primetime game. He started the first game. He started. He had an interception.
He had a pick in the end zone.
Yeah.
So that's great. We've got guys on the. We have backup guys on the street.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the call.
Yeah.
Elijah Molden getting 2 limited practices in after the hamstring injury. Progress.
That'll be helpful.
And then both Pipkins and Thierry Tart limited with the ankle and shin injury, respectively. So
Thierry.
Not the worst injury report we've seen, but there are a lot of names on there, and hopefully they can all get healthy before Sunday. But holy smokes, if you look at the Cowboys injury report, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cornerbacks all on their injury report to some degree.
It's a 17-person injury report.
That's a lot. And that includes big names like Tyler Guyton, their tackle. Yep. He's on there with an ankle injury, hasn't practiced. CeeDee Lamb has not practiced due to an illness. That could be massive. I don't know what his illness is, but if that lasts all the way till Sunday, whoa.
Yeah,
they're huge,
and they're in a tough situation right now. Where they're what was their playoff chances? Is like
less than 1%.
Yeah. It's like, what are you gonna do? And on Saturday, because the Eagles play on Saturday, if they beat the Commanders, that less than 1% chance is gone.
0.
So they'll know Sunday if they have anything to play for, and then we'll see what the players decide to do.
Yeah.
That's the other thing is, like, as a GM, you're not going to rush these guys out there. Season's already over. If they're dealing with something little like that could get worse, they're not going to play. So you could see a very diminished Dallas Cowboys team, which is already struggling defensively, I think, to say the least.
And their running back, Javonte Williams, limited with a neck, and Quinnen Williams, concussion, hasn't practiced Wednesday, got limited on Thursday. So those are big names that are on their injury report. Whatever ends up happening Sunday could be dictated by the Philly game, could be dictated by the health of these players. Who knows? But we're here for it. And so is NFL Films. Everybody thinking the Chargers are going to win, except for who's M. Grant? I don't even know who this guy is. Girl? Guy?
It feels like whatever they identify as, but honestly, like, I think this person, because they have a ranking of like how the seeding is, and maybe they're like almost could be fifth place and they need to jump somebody. That feels like what this pick is.
It's a desperate pick.
But it's weird. Vegas has them favored, which
the Cowboys favored?
I love it, because whenever another team's favored, we win. I think we have a great
we're the
record on that.
Yeah,
it'll make my underdog bet even better.
There you go.
Hook me up.
Yeah, come on, baby. We love underdogs so much.
Oh, it's too much fun.
Which is also crazy. I mean, you talk about us being underdogs. Dallas Cowboys apparently have given up the most points in the NFC, and the only team that has given up more in the NFL is the Cincinnati Bengals, 420 points allowed. Chargers have only given up 284.
Yeah, they've almost doubled us.
Whoa.
Yeah, their defense struggles for sure. I mean, the DB, it's the defensive backs. Like they can just throw the ball at will, which the last 2 weeks, it feels like we went up against some serious sticky coverage that could just run man, and we couldn't get open quick.
Great defenses.
Yeah. So hopefully this is the Justin Herbert has a little bit of a clean pocket and is able to make some big throws and kind of get, honestly, just as a fan base, I want to see 300 yards. I want to see him back in that 300-yard passing stat, because we've been winning games, but he's been throwing for like 180, 200 here and there, making big throws when we need them. But it'd be nice to see a Justin Herbert just take over game.
Big time.
And I do have to point out that their Sam linebacker is an old guy we are familiar with named
let's go back to 2020 draft night when
we traded up to first round for Kenneth Murray, and like I went, just out of curiosity before we started, went on Cowboys Twitter, and they hate Kenneth Murray.
Oh no.
Just the liability that he is in coverage, and like if you just go search, you don't need us for this, just go search Cowboys Kenneth Murray reaction. Fun.
Oh man, that poor guy. Yeah, we were so excited for that too. It was like trading back up into the first. Like, we never do that.
No.
And it's like,
shouldn't
okay.
have.
And yeah, clearly we shouldn't have. We should have held on to those picks.
Pick on him.
Well, we want Justin Herbert to have a heck of a game against the Cowboys, but it's all going to be dictated. Not all. It's going to be heavily dictated by the performance of his offensive line. And there's been some weird quotes kind of going back and forth at the podium lately regarding Mekhi Becton. A bit of weird drama. I don't know who to believe, who's right, who's wrong. I need Knives Out. I need Benoit Blanc to come in here and figure this out, because
solve this out.
That we've got some differing opinions here. Daniel Popper tweeting out, Jim Harbaugh said Mekhi Becton got rolled up on early in the game yesterday. That is why Becton and Trevor Penning were rotating in the first half at right guard. According to Harbaugh, he just needed some time to walk it off, Harbaugh said of Becton. Okay. That's straight from the coach. He got rolled up on, and we even saw it. He was on the sideline. He wasn't necessarily walking when we were looking at him. He was standing pretty still like an oak, but, whatever. Well, I believe the coach. He's not going to lie to me. But then Greg Roman got interviewed, and on why Penning was rotating in at right guard, Greg Roman said just trying to get him some experience there. Experience. So it was not injury related for Becton? No, Roman said. But when he was informed that Harbaugh said it was injury related, Roman said, you know what? Might have been.
So
this is like interrogation tactics 101. This is
Popper.
like
Good
bring
work.
guys in, ask them each the same question, see which one's wrong or differs, and like
It's one of those. I already know the answer.
Yeah,
you
we
can
found
help
the smoking
yourself out
gun.
here if you talk to me. If you don't talk to me now, I can't help you.
Yeah, good cop, bad cop.
Can I spin zone this real quick?
Spin it.
Zone.
I think our preparation is so good that they don't have time to talk about this stuff and get their story straight, to get their alibis right.
They're
so
grinding so
focused
hard.
on the next week that alibis don't matter for the previous week. That's where I'm thinking.
It also could be Greg Roman's up in the booth. He's not down there on the field necessarily tinkering and hey, get this guy in there. It's not like high school football. They have an entire offensive line coach dedicated to it. Line coach might have gone up to Jim, be like, Jim, Mackay got dinged up. Let's get Penning in there. They do it. So there's potential. Doesn't sound good, especially on top of the previous Mackay Becton drama of him coming out and talking, throwing shots. So my interpretation is that he was benched because he wasn't playing well. I mean, you get a 0 grade from PFF the week before, and then you get benched. That adds up. and then he only goes back in because Penning did get hurt. So yeah, it makes sense that he probably just got benched. But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm glad. Good thing they had the nuts to do it. Bench him, sit him down. He's not playing well. He's out.
Yeah,
it doesn't 100%. Take a LeBlanc or whatever sleuthing you are to connect the dots on where this is going. But yeah, we'll see.
It was a very interesting, like, miscommunication between head coaches, but nothing necessarily to be concerned about as far as like who's going to be playing. Like, honestly, at this point, I hope Penning starts over Becton. If that was the experience that he needed,
better solution
to get in there, let's get him going. A few other quotes, though, floating around. Defensive coordinator Jesse Minter on the Kansas City win said, that's a team that you have to go take the game from. We felt that last year in that game in their place. And so just the mindset, the resiliency, and kind of going and taking it from them was what I was probably most excited, most proud of.
I love you, Jesse.
Taking it.
Keep it up, dude.
What a great mindset. Like, you got to take it from them. Rip it out of their hands. And that's the type of play you see from them when they're out there on the field, especially the defense.
Yeah.
They're playing crazy out there. Yeah. Love that. Jim Harbaugh on Justin Herbert's 12 interceptions this year said, keep attacking, keep letting it rip. To make a golf analogy, if you were Tiger Woods and you hit one in the water, take another one out of your pocket, put it on the ground and let it rip.
That's awesome. This is 10 cup. I want my club. I'm going to break all these clubs and keep going. This is your offensive line. They're all broken. You have the 3 wood only. Go make it happen, Justin. Yeah. It's okay if you hit it in the water.
Let it rip.
Yeah, he's got like a do not pass go card. He's safe. He's got like a he can back out of how bad this offensive line is. Like,
get out of jail free card.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Get out of jail free card. Do not pass go card. That's not a card.
Yeah, but let's roll with it.
Let's roll with it.
There is. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That's a card.
That's go to jail.
Yeah. Jail time.
I've played Monopoly in a while.
That's all right. Let's see. Justin Herbert on Trey Harris.
Sloppy analogy. Fuck.
That's all right. Just go back out there, let it rip.
Hey,
I'm not going to stop. These analogies are going to be flying.
Keep letting them rip. Yeah.
Just take a ball out of your pocket and let it rip.
Come on, Tiger.
Here's another on. Here we go.
Herbert on Trey Harris said, we know how talented and athletic Trey is, and I think he's going to make so many big plays and has already made a ton this year. For him to go up there and catch that pass, it was huge for us. us to set up that touchdown and kind of get us back into the game. Go.
You got one loaded?
It's slowly ratcheting up. Just give it time. Keep going. Talk. I'll figure it out.
No, it's good. Obviously, seeing Trey Harris, that really was just a huge play for him last game, catching it on the sideline like that. And it makes me excited for the future of this team, especially, I mean, not just Trey Harris, KLS. Oh, the club's coming down.
I'm forcing it. It's just not working.
Yeah, don't force it.
Trey Harris, KLS, Gadsden, all rookies that were making huge plays last game and being totally reliable. So it's awesome to see. And even Harbaugh on Trey Harris said Trey looks like he's been playing for 4 or 5 years. Just that veteran mentality. He knows everything, knows all the positions, technique in terms of blocking, in terms of pass catching, and in terms of knowing the offense. It's veteran-like in every way. Oh, my God.
Love to hear that.
That's awesome.
So good to hear.
It is crazy to look at our rookie class again, like Omari and Hampton, KLS. Then you have Trey Harris, Gadsden. Like our offense, those are 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and a running back for your team for the next 4 years at least. It's crazy. Yeah, they're producing at a high level. Trey Harris, I think that's what's nuts. Like we always give receivers a year to kind of get into the league because you need to understand a lot. It's way faster. Guys are bigger. Corners play a lot different in the NFL, and he's come in, and I think it's just opportunity. I think it's just a crowded wide receiver room that he came into, so he just hasn't had all those opportunities. But I think moving forward, you already have the mental part of it down. They interviewed Roman too, and he said he played a bunch of different positions, didn't have one mental error in the whole game.
Come on.
So I mean, that's crazy. That's stuff you can't. That's not physical. That's not like, oh, I need to get faster. I need to get stronger. The mental side, you don't lose that. He just has it. So now you just build on all your little techniques, and Trey Harris is going to be a stud.
Well, and he's got a great situation too because he's coming in not having to be the guy. Like when we drafted Q, it's like Q, get in there. It's like the pressure is so low on him that he can show up and just do it on his own time. It's not like we have to ease him, and it's like he's just going to be eased in. Give him time. And now look what he's doing.
Yeah, and even you mentioned it's not necessarily required on the physicality, but on the physicality side, the guy's blocking like crazy, like going up against like NFL linemen, not just college guys. So it's such a great thing to have Trey Harris and to already see the production and the future for him on this team. Love it all as much as I love our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. Are you ready to get out the bench and into the game? Then head over to Underdog to get in on all the action. Get your picks right, and you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. Thursday's game. Did you guys put anything on last night's game?
That was insane.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was. It's not part of this, sponsor, but I just got ruined by Puka Nacua in fantasy, and I was gonna do it, but then Puka just kept going, and he talked shit about us a couple days before. It was just a nightmare. Sorry.
Oh yeah, the Puka
off track.
Get out of here, Puka.
Puka's off the walls right now.
Yeah, he's
but Sunday,
going on.
Sunday, get your ass ready because
that's right. Yeah, because if you want to play, folks, we've got some bonus funds here for you. If you download the app today, sign up with promo code CCHAT to score $75 in bonus funds or entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code CCHAT. You get $75. You go to town.
It's worth it.
Making picks left and right. Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 or over 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/playing. Get terms _DFS_.html for details. Auburn, Alabama, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And after you're done making some sweet picks with some free bonus funds, head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. But guess what? You don't need any bonus funds when you come to patreon.com/ChargerChat for this Sunday. This Sunday, folks, Kevin and I, I think almost every game this year, unless we've been at it, We've been doing live streams.
We've been going strong the last.
We've been doing some live streams, and we would love for you to come over and hang out with us. Check it out. Have some fun. You don't have to sign up. You can just go over to patreon.com/ChargerChat and hang out with us
for
the live stream on Sunday. Just check it out. Dip your toe in the water. See if it feels right.
And honestly, if you're watching the game by yourself, it's the best way to hang out. Like we have, it's just
if you need some bros to hang with,
or a broette, you know what I mean?
I mean, just come hang with Kevin Wolfdog. But if you don't want to go to patreon.com/ChargerChat, if that's not your vibe, that's totally fine. You can head on over to our regular website, ChargerChat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there, t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the members section. Ask questions and ask both fam. Check it out, ChargerChat.com. And if you're watching this on a subscribable platform, please hit the subscribe button. Click it. All right, folks, time to go into the next segment. You know him, you love him, and you better believe he's happy. It's the Craig Experience.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on in, man. Kick your feet up.
Oh,
Craig Experience.
hello there.
Make yourself at home. Got some stuff to talk about, right? Moving on.
What's going on, good people? Listen, I'm not going to give you a whole lot of fluff. We can get straight into it because there's so much to discuss. And if you couldn't tell, I am overly joyous, as I'm sure most of you are, because we know exactly what the Chargers just pulled off this past week. And of course, there's a game to look forward to, but we're going to bask a little bit in all the glory that is that victory over the lowly Kansas City Chiefs, who are officially out of the playoffs. So without further ado, CC gang, the biggest of salutes to the rest of the Boat fam. What's goody? It's your guy Craig in Texas. And I'm back with this week's 16 edition of the TCE. That's right, Craig Experience. So let's get down to business. This is going to be a good one. Look, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull it together. My favorite thing about this past week has been watching the complete meltdown of those entitled Chiefs fans and all of the apparent Chargers haters. Whether it be the rage baiting, selective context stylings of dudes like Nick Wright, who also strangely looks like the fusion of a mole rat and Tom Green, or the faceless Twitter avatar tough guys, the ones that default to hurling insults when they realize they can't hold their own in a fact-based debate. All of their delicious tears have quenched my thirst for all things petty since Sunday afternoon, and I cannot get enough. Beyond that, the most entertaining of all the excuses I've heard, and we're definitely going to call them excuses because that's what they've claimed we've made for Herbert the past 4 to 5 years, is that the organization failed Patrick Mahomes this year by asking him to do too much and not properly surrounding him with an adequate supporting cast, in addition to like the unsurmountable number of injuries on the roster. Brother Bear, look here. Y'all are so drunk off of your past success that you don't even realize the textbook hypocrisy you're putting on display for everyone to see and make fun of you for. Furthermore, you're trying to explain to Chargers fans, come on, you expect understanding or sympathy from us? Oh, heavens no. You gotta be kidding me. Get real, suck it up, buttercups, and book the vacay plans now. I saw some Southwest flights as low as $70 to some pretty nice spots. So please do avail yourselves. I would recommend it. Furthermore, suddenly, the Chargers are this dirty team out of the clear powder blue sky because Derwin James and Unc Jefferson were out there laying down old school law. Think Rodney Harrison, Steve Atwater, Ronnie Lott style. You get what I'm saying? But the refs actually took pity on the Chiefs like once, but that's a whole different convo because I don't know how a defender is supposed to avoid helmet-to-helmet contact when a receiver, who is, by the way, no longer defenseless because he braced himself for the hit he saw coming, ducks his head before impact. I guess Unc was supposed to exorcist spin his top into a full 180 somehow. I don't remember that being in the rule book anywhere, but I digress. Chiefs fans, see y'all next year. And pull those broom bristles out of your butts in the meantime. It was truly a pleasure packing y'all up in 2025. I love it. Now, while I would love to make this entire segment just a full-on teabagging of the Kansas City Chiefs, I won't, because the Chargers actually have meaningful football to play for the rest of the year. So let's talk about some important things, as opposed to dwelling on what's dead and over with. So, this game against the Cowboys. I know some people are kind of looking at it as a walk in the park. I don't see it that way. There are actually a few questions that I would love to see if the Chargers could answer for me. And I'll start off with this because they're primarily on the defensive side of the ball. can this defense hold up against the best offense they've faced all year? I think that's a fair question. Can they avoid those performances like the showings they had against the Jags and the Colts? Because in this matchup, it's kind of one of those strength on strength battles. The Chargers do a really, really good job at, minimizing those downfield chunk plays in the passing game. And this is a Cowboys offense that essentially lives and dies on the vertical passing game. And while the secondary did like an overall fantastic job a couple weeks ago containing one of the league's top receiving tandems in A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, now you got another of the NFL elite pass catching duos lurking this Sunday at Jerry World in CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. And the Steelers, complete idiots for trading him, by the way. But that ain't my line dance to learn, so I digress. I will say, though, the difference between the Eagles and Cowboys comes in QB play. To me, Dak Prescott is a much better passer than Jalen Hurts, which is kind of sort of wild when you consider that Dak was more of a run-first QB coming out of Mississippi State, but that also speaks kind of to his level of development at the position because his wheels aren't what he's known for nowadays. Something else to keep in mind, Dallas Goedert was very effective in that matchup against Philly, and the Cowboys have their own tight end threat in Jake Ferguson who can keep that offense on schedule as well. So needless to say, the secondary is going to have to be on point, and the pass rush will have to be consistent. Getting home with 4 is going to be paramount, just like last week. Also, there's another sneaky name to keep tabs on, Ryan Flournoy. Probably mispronouncing his last name, but he's actually become a receiver that Dak trusts in the passing game also. And I feel pretty confident, really and truly, when we're talking about the run defense staying on track, specifically on the interior. But there is another area in another phase of the game, the third phase, that we often don't pay much attention to. The Chargers absolutely have to be on high alert on, and that is in the return game. If they can avoid it altogether, I would love for them to keep the ball away from Kevontae Turpin. He's human C4 in a helmet and shoulder pads. And the last thing you want to see are short fields or special teams TDs. And lastly, let's touch on Chargers offense. But we're going to keep it super short and sweet because I've been asking Greg Roman for the same game plan every week since the Week 10 beatdown of the Steelers. And I'm sure you folks are tired of hearing me plead. So, really quickly, speaking of quick passing game, screens, RPOs, play action shots on early downs as the game progresses after establishing the run, and get vertical to Trey Harris. Again, because that yielded high dividends last week, I believe. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but just stay consistent. Oh yeah, and by the way, isolate our old friend Kenneth Murray every chance you get. Sounds like a plan to me. Gotta give my score prediction. It is only right. It can be Jerry's World, Bobby's World, Jerry Curls, Prince singing Diamonds and Pearls. Chargers by 7. I got it. Bolts 27, Cowboys 20. This could be a tight one until late, but my hope is the Chargers don't find themselves playing from behind because this Dallas offense is dangerous, and when they get rolling, they are hell to slow down. So those are kind of my keys, some of my questions, but I feel really good about it. Like I said before, I don't think it's going to be easy by any means. It's another one of those early games, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully the Bolts are up, ready and prepared, and that alarm clock gets reset to Central Time, and they come out and do their thing. But until the next one, you know who I be, Mr. TOP_FLYT3, aka Mr. Bolt Gang, or Do Not Bang. You know where to find me. And my guy Garrett over on the Lightning Round podcast for After Hours. Post game, we'll be chopping up the entire matchup. Hopefully after a dub. So with that said, again, catch y'all on the next one, fellas. Love you. Hope everything went safely on your return home. And I knew it was a beautiful thing leaving that stadium last week, being able to hold your heads high, watching all the Chiefs fans effectively knowing that their season was completely over. Now, look, I'm not going to be one of those guys that bags on Patrick Mahomes because he's injured. I won't do that. I don't like any player getting injured. But I will say this. As far as feeling bad for Chiefs fans, you ain't getting any of that sympathy from me. So, again, appreciate you folks. Till the next one. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Well, there you go, folks. Another awesome Craig experience. Craig, we love you too, guy. We wish you could have been with us. In spirit. I was like, Craig would have loved this.
I was like, the whole time I was like, Craig, he'd love to be here right now. He would love to hang out with us and walk and have everyone yell at us and give us terrible shit talk that they didn't even go back to the beach.
Yeah.
All right.
So funniest one. Go back to the beach.
Okay.
In what world is that a slam?
No, see, yeah.
And that was from a car. You couldn't even question it. It was just like, go back to the beach.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I have questions.
The fans are taking L's with their shit talk. They're below 500, and
they're
so
just
is their team.
They don't know what to do with themselves. They just hide behind keyboards and type things that make no sense. But I love the Nick Wright comparison to Tom Green and a naked mole rat.
Yeah, that's so good.
But yeah, no, a lot of good points, obviously, for this Cowboys offense. They are tough to slow down. We did see them lose to the Vikings last week. And, and we got a good special teams. I think that can stop this guy. I mean, that's the thing. It's like we're seeing big guys out there. Like I think Thule's still playing on special teams. So it wouldn't surprise me if we figure out a way to help slow down that Turpin on the return. But yeah,
just kick it away or kick it real high. Hit the scoreboard.
One of the two. You got two options. But
yeah, the matchup's cool because I think it's best on best. It's like their defense is not good, but their offense is really good. Our defense is carrying us, so it's going to be the defense again to come out and slow down that offense, eliminate big plays, and Dak will make mistakes. Maybe you make him nickel and dime you all the way down the field. I think that we will have some turnovers in this game.
I can't wait to see what Minter comes up with. And hopefully Justin can get right. Like you said, a get right game for him.
Yeah, that'd be huge. Huge to see. Craig, thank you as always. Definitely go check out Lightning Round after the game. He's always over there hanging out. And I think that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. But before we go, we always have bold predictions, just like Craig. We've got bold predictions to make. So let's start it off, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit bigger. I think we might score some points in this game. I think we're gonna get right on offense. We're gonna have 31, Chargers 31, Cowboys 20. I don't know. I think this confidence of this last couple of games have gotten to my head, but I'm gonna go 31-20 Chargers.
Love it.
And then my stat prediction, I keep watching Ladd McConkey back there, fair catch everything. But I do remember earlier in this season when he had one and he took it to the house against the Commanders and they got called back.
Yeah.
I think we're due for a big special teams play. So I'm going to go Ladidi's going to have a punt return for a touchdown.
Ooh, I like that. That's fun.
Let's go.
Right. Come on, Kevin.
All right.
The fun train going.
I think we're still going to do a pretty good job of keeping them out of the end zone. I think they'll get it once, but I think the Chargers are going to win 27-19. And I think we're going to get after our defense is going to have some turnovers. I just have a feeling the way they're playing right now, they're going to have a couple big hits in that first quarter. And then these wide receivers are going to be coming across the middle like, oh God, seeing ghosts. So
yeah,
I got 2 picks for the defense on this game.
I love that. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to go, Chargers are going to win. I'm going to say 28-13.
Whoa.
Nice.
I would love
They're just giving up. So you're saying the Eagles win and they just don't show up.
They just don't. They're like, what are we doing here?
Who am I?
Who am I? So I think this is and I'm going to base it off of last episode. I'm going to say Kamani gets over 102 tutties and Thule gets 3 sacks.
Let's go. Nice. Kamani's that one big. Going.
Yeah. Kamani, big game for him.
Let's do it.
I don't know how he gets it. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to do it.
Big Omarion or just big Kamani?
Big Kamani. Omarion will be there too, obviously, to mix it up. They got to get to 28. Kamani's just going to have himself a game for sure.
All right.
So there you go, folks. Bolt predictions in the books. And that's what else is there to do? That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any final thoughts there, gentlemen?
I want to shout out my newly 4-year-old Callum Duggan. Happy birthday, my guy. I love you. Buddy. You're awesome. And happy birthing day to my wife, Josie.
Yeah, good job, Josie.
Cal. So thank you guys. Love you guys.
Cal, happy birthday, buddy.
Bring us a birthday win, Callum. Do your job.
You
Why did I have
lucky.
you?
Yeah.
Do it.
You got one job. You
One
just
job,
win.
just bring the smiles, bring the energy. Let's win this game, get in the playoffs.
The bigger the win, the bigger the present. Okay, that's how this works.
Oh, Daddy will go on Amazon right
We all
away.
know. We all know how Kevin works.
Daddy will go on Amazon right now.
Right now.
All right. Well, there you go, folks. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.